Hey y'all, Ryan Bravo here at the Bravo Agency. I've got with me today my good pal Dwayne here. He's my sidekick, so occasionally, hopefully more often than not, he'll be here to do what he does best, which is keep me company and, believe it or not, protecting the house. Just like what we do as the margin guardians for our clients, protecting your money from the unexpected. So, yeah, he's joining me today, and when I think of the word budget, my mind jumps right to thinking about money. How much do I have? How am I going to spend it? And so forth. So, what a budget actually means is more than that. It's about giving thought to how you're spending the resources that you have available to you. A trip budget can be an extension of this mindset because essentially what you're doing is spending time, your most valuable resource, as opposed to money. So this video goes into a few different tips for doing this kind of budgeting. Things like picking the right time to travel, for how long, considering costs like souvenir expenses and opportunities. So let's jump in on how to travel on a budget. First off, preparation is the key. So planning is possibly the most important aspect of any trip. If you want to keep your travel costs down, you must devise a plan that allows you to utilize the least amount of money possible. So all aspects of your trip, from airline tickets and dates to lodging and purchases, should be included in your planning. When you're on vacation, you don't need to eat at a fine restaurant or buy at a high-end mall in order to experience the culture of your destination. Consider eating at a night market or a roadside food stand where the food is freshly prepared in front of you. Also consider purchasing travel insurance as a part of your preparations. We'll go into that a little bit more later. Number 2, look for coupons and deals. So it is easier to save money if you have previously budgeted and prepared ahead of time. If you book your travels at least 6 months in advance, several airlines will give you a discount. Discounts can help you save money, and you can obtain the best prices by planning ahead. 3, keep an eye out for alternate destinations. So you can add a dash of color to your budget trip by visiting secondary destinations. A really good example, Chiang Mai is an excellent alternative to Bangkok if you're planning a trip to Thailand. Sorry if my pronunciation on that was bad, but due to its lower cost, its cooler climate, and distinctive attractions, that's becoming increasingly popular. So take a climb up a mountain, visit an elephant camp, you can buy at the night market, avoid large hotels, also in favor of more intimate lodgings. Many of these can be reached on foot and provide access to low-cost dining options. So, for secondary destinations, you may want to consider 2 things: transit alternatives to get you there, and the location's proximity to other places of interest. So, you'll get more out of your trip. And there goes Dwayne. If you're familiar with the routes and transit options. So, in addition, you'll have more images of the unusual landscapes to post on social media, which is always a plus for a lot of people when traveling. Number 4, choosing between a hotel or a homestay or even couch surfing. So, when planning a trip during the busiest times of the year, finding cheap hotel rooms can be a challenge. So, during the busiest times of the year, it's imperative that you explore for alternate, less expensive routes if you must go. Backpackers' initial port of call is usually a homestay that provides both a bed and a breakfast. Increasingly, couch surfing is becoming more popular. So an alternative to a hotel is a homestay, which not only saves money, but also lets you experience life as a local in the city you're visiting. So that's definitely a plus as well. Lastly, protect your trip with comprehensive travel insurance. So consider purchasing travel insurance not as an added cost, but rather think of it as an investment in your trip's financial security, because you can employ it in times of crisis. It may end up saving you a ton of significant money in the long run. By purchasing travel insurance, you can avoid having to pay for unexpected expenses such as medical bills or the replacement of lost luggage. All of that can add up and give you peace of mind too. So, at the end of the day, this video is just a quick guide to get anyone started on saving money for traveling. There are many ways to save money. The best way is to start with your budget. What is relevant to what you're willing to spend? The 2 most important things in traveling that you need to be aware of with regards to money: transportation and lodging. It is these 2 aspects that will eat up a majority of your budget. So keep this in mind when making your travel plans. Alrighty, that all said, got any suggestions for how to travel on a budget? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more informative and exciting videos down the road, and to see more of this of that good boy Dwayne. I don't know where he went, probably to check things out around the house, but anyway, see you in the next video. Until then, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.